number registration exercise. 18 years and above, or just everyone needs to have it?
Okay, as defined by the NIMSI Act, it's everybody, and everybody means every citizen of Nigeria from birth to an old person, and then every person, whether a citizen or not, that is permanently resident in Nigeria. That is someone that has a permanent residency. And then thirdly, a non-citizen who is residing in Nigeria or who is working and living in Nigeria that is going to live for more than 2 years, that is exceeding the visiting or tourist visa period that is usually being issued. Yes. Okay. Those are the people eligible to register in Nigeria. So for citizens, whether they are in Nigeria or not, we register them. Those citizens in diaspora too, we have centers in about 15 countries that are enrolling them. And in country, we do Nigerians and legal, what we term legal residents.
So where many Nigerians reacted and said that there is this urgency in registration, and with the deadline with the telcos and telephone lines being disconnected, given that even after the stipulated time, people may still have the need to buy SIMs. What happens after then? Because buying of SIM, I'm sure, will continue. It's a continuous exercise. People always want to buy more lines or change lines and so on. What happens in that area?
Okay, what the announcement is for harmonization of existing SIMs that are active. That is the harmonization, and the deadline um, did not come now. Registration started in 2012 in NIMSI for the National Identification Number. It's a civic duty upon every person that is eligible to be registered, to be identified. So for going forward, for buying of SIM or new activation, you cannot even go to an MNO except you have a need. And if you don't have the need, the MNOs also, that is the mobile network operators, have been issued licenses to be able to enroll a person, issue the person a NIN, and then continue with the process of sell or activation of new SIMs. That's how the system is going to work. And that's what we call the ecosystem approach. Okay. The ecosystem approach means that it's not only in NIMSI offices that you can get registered and be issued a NIN. We have licensed some government agencies and some private sector companies to be able to do this NIN capture and send to our database. We send back the NIN and they issue the NIN to the person that is being registered.
Okay. So where are we at the moment on the national identification number registration, especially with concerns about the COVID-19 pandemic, the deluge of Nigerians at registration centers? What is the next move now to guide against the spread of COVID-19 and also to manage that challenge of managing this crowd?
Okay, from day one, when we resume work after the lockdown, we have maintained the rules and regulations on the COVID-19 preventive measures. We have done that. And when this announcement, it's not even a fresh announcement, when the reminder came up, because the announcement was in February, when the reminder came up on the SIM register, we still did that. But the problem is our Nigerian people, when they get there and you are assigned a number, a date to register, we take in the actual number that we can take in a day because we have to observe that COVID-19 requirement. So there's a certain number we can take to ensure that the social distancing and all the rest are observed within our compound. So when we take that number, the remaining that are outside, that have been allotted dates and numbers to come back, remain loitering. They stay back loitering around on the streets. So that is what you the press are seeing, those outside. But